For what? Hit and run accident. Didn't do his potential.
They didn't send Brandy to jail.
It's totally killed the person.
She definitely killed someone.
That's how you want to start the conversation? Talking about Brandy?
I do not, but I would like to start the show saying, for the record, I never said anything about big-headed children. Jeremy took no. Listen, I never said anything about the circumference or the length, width, or height.
There's nothing wrong with
about a child's face. However, Jeremy took bits and pieces and made it his own. So
I had an envision in my head when you told the story.
No, listen. I'm not here to confirm or deny what you heard. I am here to tell what I said. And what I said was
you know what?
Nothing along those lines.
Let's just introduce the show.
Let's do it.
It is I, the Dreadhead Monster.
It's me, Mr.Celebration, people. We're here. Welcome back. Good to see you all.
You know what? I got something I want to get off my chest.
Okay.
Got nothing to do with big face ass babies.
Here we go.
I didn't even put this in the notes.
Okay.
So, everybody who's been talking about LeBron James getting swept.
Okay.
I'm going to look right there.
Okay.
Kiss my ass. He beat your team. He beat the Memphis Grizzlies. He beat the fucking Warriors. And then, you know what? Joker kicked his ass. And that's okay. But why does everybody be so happy about when he gets his ass kicked, man? Leave me the fuck alone.
I think.
And guess what? Let me say it one more time. Everybody who's happy about it, kiss my ass.
You have it here, folks. If you would like directions on how to kiss Jeremy's ass, the address is 555 Canyon Road. That's
Coalition of Culture, gmail.com. I would give you my fucking phone number, but guess what? Most of you fucking have it. Leave me and fucking LeBron the fuck alone.
I think that's part of it, right? Like, people want to rub it in your face that your person or your thing is not doing well.
We wouldn't have got swept.
For me,
I've never turned around to you and talked to you like that.
No, not since the live taping, which we should do again, by the way. The people loved it. We got rave reviews. We got awesome feedback, so it's coming. I put it out there in the universe, so it's happening.
I wouldn't have knocked you out, but you ain't get to this fight.
Okay, so dig this. I think for a lot of people, even including myself, I did not expect LeBron to get swept.
I didn't expect for him to make it out the fucking first round. I didn't expect those guys to make it out the fucking play-in.
I don't disagree, but it's Bron, right? Like, you don't expect
he took a stupid ass to go to fucking show you. He took a fucking stupid shot game 1. He kind of blew it fucking game 2. Game 4 was fucking over with.
For the first time in his career, I will say he looked old. I'm
tired.
He looked the way Mike looked when he came back from baseball against Orlando. We're getting his pocket picked. You know, like LeBron had a couple of pivotal turnovers in the waning or weaning moments of the game. So, once again, I think for me, it was extremely unexpected to see LeBron go over. Anthony Davis didn't show. I think Reeves is...
But it's only fucking him that gets fucking playing.
Here's the thing. Joker makes it look like he's out there and he works a 9 to 5. And nothing against Joker's talent.
He's very talented.
By any means, nothing against him, but he looks like he goes to work, plays with his children, eats dinner, and then comes out there and plays basketball, and he's like the illest in Nebraska, and he's just doing what he wants. Dude, he just does what and it looks so casual. And it pisses me off that it looks so casual. And, not to discredit all the work he's put in. I mean, this man is a professional playing at the highest level. But the way he makes it look easy is disgusting, and he's not doing anything important, which makes me feel like I didn't do enough with my life. I think it's about me.
I practiced this game my whole fucking life, and this is what he does.
Yeah, I think I didn't give me enough. I could have did something. The way he's out there, he's casual as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing. Hey, I see. What's that? What did Magic do in the Last Dance? That's what he looks like, man. No, Carl, go, Carl.
So what do you want?
Go, Carl. Get him back. Get him back. Come on, Clyde. Dude, that's how.
Everybody was out there busting.
Take the college kid. You can have him. That's how Joker makes it look, man.
Yeah, well, we kind of fumbled into it. Let's get the finals.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. I had the Heat taking game one and it being a 5 to 6 game series. But I'm going to make a bold prediction and say, do not count Miami out with Jimmy and the rest of the gang and Coach Spoelstra, who's been to the dance several times and knows what it takes to get it done. Yes, he does not have a LeBron James and a D Wade and a Ray Allen and a Chris Bosh, but he knows what it takes.
I like the Heat. We haven't done this in the playoffs, so who would have thought they would have got this far?
Yeah, man. No one expected the AC to get here. I was truly hoping Chicago would have put him out. So kudos to those guys, man. It just goes to show you what happened in 2020 was not a fluke. Them making it there in the bubble was not an accident.
It's all four. I think kind of even with, and even when we look at LeBron getting swept, everybody bubble. Whoever won the bubble, was a fluke. But you get the same four teams.
Yep.
In the last, what was this, 3 years?
Yep.
Kind of, gives the respect that those teams deserve because guess what? It wasn't a fluke. Those are good teams.
Not only that, man. The Lakers.
I think that's the only team that didn't go to the playoffs in the last maybe 3 years.
Who?
Was the Lakers after the championship?
After the chip, LeBron got hurt. No, was that 21 or 22? I remember him getting hurt, and he came back and tried to make that run, but they had made a skid. But at the same time, man, the core of the LA team is totally different, man. Caldwell, a KCP, a Caruso, a Rondo,
JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard is in China.
Dwight Howard, a lot of people laugh and joke.
Taiwan,
yes, sir. But a lot of people laugh and joke, but those guys make a difference, right? Like,
blue guys.
100%. Everybody on your team is not going to be a 30, 40, 50-point player. But you need those guys who are going to sacrifice their bodies, those guys who communicate, those guys who do the things that you don't also often do or can't do almost every half of the season.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, so it's hard to build continuity when your cast or your surroundings are constantly evolving.
But I like these guys. I mean, that they put together. I wish maybe they could keep them. And it's not even a piggyback on the Lakers, but what they did put together at the All-Star break was a pretty good team.
They have a nice nucleus. I think of Dwight Howard. So when we get to the playoffs, man, what happens is the game slows down, right? And that's why Joker is thriving because you're playing his game. He's built for the slowdown. Yeah, he can run and gun, but he's his best in a half-court set.
And then you gotta look at this too. The first thing we do is, when they don't win, let's break it up.
Yeah, and that's weird to me.
Even with Boston, you go to a game
Something's got to
7.
happen with Boston. I
You
don't.
go to a game 7,
No.
and you lose. Tatum gets hurt.
They made those changes for Kyrie and they never recovered from it.
I'm not sure if that's you want to know. I give them a later mistake than that. They never recovered from losing their coach.
Yeah, but once again, he's a GM now, but he was a coach.
No, you know that guy, my
Yeah, Nia Long's guy. But listen, I don't think they recover from that. And it's a domino effect or a trickle effect, whatever you want to call it.
Like Hayward and
yeah, man, but that was freaky. Boston they've been on a 13-year dry spell, but it's okay because they've been doing better than Chicago. And I'm not gonna go too in depth about it, but I'm gonna cry in the car. But hey, they're doing better than us. We went fishing a long time ago.
That's okay. Since he mentioned it, I did see a tweet, and I hope it wasn't true. We've maybe seen Lonzo Ball play his last basketball.
I don't know, man. It's freaky. What I will say is we were a totally different team with him
Definitely.
At the one running the show. He was shooting really well. We were performing like we were like number one, like number 2 or number 3 in the East at the time, and then after that we just never recovered from it. Much like with Derrick Rose, right? Like when Derrick Rose was healthy, we were at the top, we were doing our thing, and then when he went down and never became himself again, it showed. I think, this is what I hope. I hope that he never really wanted to be in Chicago. It's a intelligent scheme devised by his father and his team, and he'll walk away from the game and then come back in 2 years and just be a dog because he's young enough to do it. He's still young enough to come back and
outside the Bush bubble. I think he really liked it.
I would hope so. I would truly hope so. I would hope the Cali kid liked it here.
I think it was offense wasn't built around him, but it was built for him.
He was eating. He was having arguably his best year.
All I had to do was do what I do best. 1, which is passing. 2, I'm a bigger guard, so I rebound well. And guess what? These layups and open threes.
His on-ball pressure was.
Oh no, we're not even talking about his defense.
Dude, it was his on-the-ball pressure.
See, guess what? Him and Caruso bought something different.
Dude.
Towards the D, and that's another thing that we lost.
Listen,
that's another reason why we're still having the Patrick Williams experiment.
Dude, if they were still if Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, if the team we have now was there in the Thibodeau era, we'd be the next best thing.
No,
we'd be a 3-peat. He'd run those guys into the ground.
He would have took Lonzo.
You would have gotten more production out of Patrick Williams.
He'd have took Lonzo's knee a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe. I have to agree.
Probably would have got 2-3 years out of it.
Yeah. Well, shit, we got what? 6 months out or so?
No, I think we got the whole run in the first.
No, we didn't.
He went down towards the end.
He went down before the All-Star break.
Last, 20 games or something like that, wasn't it?
Nah, he went down before the All-Star break.
Yeah. On to, I don't know what to call this news.
Too little, too late.
Ja Morant decision coming after the NBA Finals. Guess we're going to find out how long he's suspended.
Let me ask you this. Do you care about what he did?
Yeah, no.
Elaborate.
Guns are your free right. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that right now. Sometimes it's very simple rules. Stop doing that. Don't do that right now. It's okay. I don't know, and I'll just say this. Maybe this is going to show my age. We didn't do the gun pits. We didn't do the dancing in the video thing. So maybe it's just something I don't understand. But
I would have to agree, man. I think that what he did, man, like you said, it's his right to bear arms. You know what I mean? It's his thing. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's like this in other countries, but in America, because you have money, you are exempt from living life and being your true self, unless you're making your own money, right? He did nothing wrong. Unfortunately, I'm not from that era where I feel as though everything I say, everything I do, everything I have needs to be on display for everybody to see. So I agree with you. Everybody doesn't need to know what I have. Everybody doesn't need to know where I'm at. Everybody doesn't need to know what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with.
We discussed this in an earlier show, a couple episodes back. We were talking about your job one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's his job. If you, whatever agreement, this could be, and I do agree with everybody. Okay, hey, if he's in his yard, he's not doing anything. But if we came to this conclusion and said, hey, man, we're not going to do this anymore. Right now, we don't need you to be in the public eye about these guns. Then don't do it.
So I got mixed like feelings, man, because at the end of the day, right, like if Jeremy, you my friend, bro, like I love you. And if I know you're going to do something or you're doing something that would jeopardize you, your livelihood, prime example, you're a bear man, right? Let's say we out and about and you see some women and you like, man, I want that. As your friend, I'm going to make sure you don't do anything that's going to incriminate yourself and ruin your life when you get home, right? So, I put a little fault on his friend who was in the car with him because at the end of the day, man, it's like, you my homie, dude. I can't let you mess this up for us, right? But at the end of the day, like, when the dust settles, I put a little bit of blame on his friend, but I put a little bit of blame on Job. Like, look, dude, you just got in trouble for this, dude. You are a public figure. Let's clean it up a little bit. But in the same breath, like he's a human. He's a young black man.
You're waking the gun.
So have you seen him shoot it? Chris Kaman got all those pictures with guns.
If we told you, hey man,
he did the Gilbert Arenas anybody.
We don't know. There's a new report every day, and I'm not against them.
Right.
But again, you better late no.
Nothing
wrong with that.
Yeah, man.
You gotta pick and choose.
I'll be honest, bro. Like,
so you gonna show these people.
Here, listen. This is from
I got the gun. I'm gonna make the video.
Listen,
and
this is from
they gonna suspend you, and you not gonna play. And you didn't get your 200 million because they didn't vote for you. And
Jamie, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If I get to the point where I'm a multi-millionaire and somebody is signing my checks and certain, what I would call like silly things are jeopardizing it, I'm not gonna do it, bro. Like, it's just not gonna happen, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna jeopardize the money, the bag, etc. Like, but
and we can go shoot all the guns we want to.
Once again, the cameras don't have to be rolling. Matter of fact, you're around me, man. Your phone got to go up, man. Put your phone in the bag. It's in the trunk.
We got an estate. We can go back here and shoot these goddamn.
Man, bro, like
we can shoot these plants.
Like, I'm not jumping out of the money. Like, as your friend, like, no joke, like, as your friend, I'm not allowing you to blow it. Like, no, you can't. Not around me. You can do whatever you want to do around Eric. You can do whatever you want to do around Bobby, but, you're not going to do it around me.
You're not going to fuck up the money.
Nope, not on my watch. Not on my watch. You can find something else to do. Matter of fact, we over here working on your game. You want to go to the gym? You want to put some shots up?
So now you gotta wait till somebody tell you.
And I low key think like I really feel as though it's like it's BS because he's not doing anything. He's not hurting anything. It's just.
But himself.
Is he really though?
You just said it. Everything comes. These millions come with a stipulation.
But why? Do you think if he were?
Because of the way they're doing it.
If he were Steven Adams, and he were in the exact same situation, do you think we would have the exact same outcome?
In a strip club, yes.
What?
Start from the beginning.
First of all, man, I'm the money. Like, I'm not. First of all, I'm the prized possession. I'm not walking around with too money. I'm not walking around with too much money on me, to be honest. That's your job.
Okay. I just don't have a gun.
I'm the target. I'm the target.
We're in the strip club. No, I'm throwing money.
That's fine. Listen, Jeremy.
Live it up.
I'm a multi-millionaire.
You miss Houston.
You're this guy. Listen, that's another story for another day. Figuratively speaking, I'm a multi-millionaire.
Great baby.
Yes, sir.
Great baby.
I'm a multi-millionaire. And you sell Eric, Bob, like it's a multitude of us. But I'm the millionaire out of the group. Because I'm a millionaire, my job isn't to make anyone feel less than. However, we got to make sure that A, we all make it out of here safe, but B, I don't do anything to jag the bag. So with that being said, hey, you're holding the gun. Hey, you're holding the money. You're holding the drugs.
Okay, absolutely.
If that were me.
Somebody has to.
You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for transportation. Everyone has a job. Yeah, we out here to kick it and have a good time, but everybody has a job to make sure that A, we get back to our families safely and soundly, and we get back to making this money. So somebody's not doing their job.
And this sucks. I guess we'll just end on a sour note. Gervonta Davis in custody, violated home detention for 2020 hit and run, and will serve the rest of his sentence in jail.
What's the rest of the sentence?
90 days.
It's a drop in the bucket.
He'll be back for us next Friday.
That's a drop in the bucket. And I doubt if he's going to have any problems on the inside.
And let's just say June, July. Oh, damn, he's going to miss the Tank and Spence fight.
Whatever.
That's when they like to go point and tell the next person.
Look, man, listen, this man is a multi-millionaire. I'm not worried about him going to jail for 90 days to be around a bunch of people who idolize him probably. And he's going to have the time of his life and some cool jail stories.
And they better fucking not touch him.
Who's in their right mind is going to touch a champion of the world, a boxing champion?
Because when I come home, I'm still going to be the king.
Okay?
And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for watching. I guess I got to put that.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.